Thursday, 11th June 2026, another World Cup is here with us again. Kingsley, in your lifetime, how many World Cups have you experienced? For me, I started in 2006.
Okay.
Yeah, Germany 2000. And that was when Black Stars showed up and showed off, we were on the rise. And since then, I have watched. So if you do the calculation till now, I've experienced my sixth. This will be my sixth.
Hey.
Yeah, this will be my sixth. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Fifth, rather, I think.
No.
2006, 2010, 2014. 2018, 20. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've lived.
I remember 2002, but I wasn't a football enthusiast, so I didn't really understand the whole fuss about World Cup.
Yeah.
Also, maybe because Ghana wasn't in there around that time.
Right.
But the 2006 one, I remember the bars, and because it was the first time Ghana was going to the World Cup. Yeah, I remember.
Okay, so let's
that would be my first two proper.
Okay, so let's look at the euphoria at that time and now.
Two separate sides. It's like light and darkness.
Really?
Yes.
Why do you say that?
At least we've experienced, like you said, this will be our sixth World Cup. Yeah. And every World Cup until the 2018 one that we didn't go, even with that one, you felt something like Charlie World Cup, people are...
Or could it be the first time it's being hosted in 3 nations?
No. The thing about World Cup is, right now, the brand equity of World Cup, even if it is hosted in 15 nations, World Cup is World Cup.
Okay.
But I think it will come back when Ghana plays its first game.
Right.
Because today I spotted a few people wearing Ghana jersey here and there. The only time you can get MPP and NDC people coming together is when Black Stars are playing, right?
Yeah.
Or the Black Star team is playing. But this time around, the euphoria is not there.
But there is something too I am noticing happening online.
Yeah.
Where someone is calling himself Kofi de la Ruse. Someone still says Don Swallow Hernandez because the opening game is between Mexico and South Africa. And you know how fellow Africans have suffered some xenophobic attacks from the South Africa. And people, a lot of the Africans are saying we would not support South Africa. Is that the right way to go? Because we are just 10 teams in this whole tournament from the continent.
Well, at this point, I think we are 9, if you ask me.
Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
This time, I think the way Madagascar, South Africa map, that's how this South African team is looking like. But regardless, Africa is Africa.
Right.
The people are doing something wrong. What hurts me right now is that not everybody in South Africa supports what some of the South Africans are doing.
Right.
But that is the price you pay when you sit aloof for small people to paint your country black in the whole world. In the face of the whole world, or in the eyes of the whole world, you people are xenophobic. Yeah. And to your own countrymen and women, or continent men and women. So if people are supporting Mexico, I can understand. But at the end of the day, you can't say you're a Pan-Africanist when you are going to support Mexico. Because Mexico, we near South America, and it is never Africa. Yeah. Do you understand? Yeah. Till today, one of our proudest moments as Africans is that we're able to host the World Cup in South Africa, and by far, arguably, one of the best World Cups we've ever experienced in our lifetime.
Yeah.
So they are doing something wrong, but I think for once, if we can forgive, let's forgive them. But people are also saying, if you support them too, they will say you are taking their jobs.
But let's come back home. Do you get that sense of a World Cup happening? Like, even if we are to compare it to previous World Cup, where even at home you feel that Ghanaians are really up to something. Something is happening.
I think, again, for the first time in a long time, Ghanaians have written off the Black Stars even before we start a competition.
That's true.
So if we go into this World Cup and start the games and I hear that someone got heart attack, then that person really, really, really loved the Black Stars. Because for the first time, people are just zero belief in the Black Stars.
True.
And so it's almost as if everybody knows that we are coming out after a certain, maybe after some matches, right?
Yeah.
Or after a certain stage, we are definitely coming home. So they've written off the team completely. That is one of the reasons I think people are just not feeling it like
for
that.
For me, I feel like Black Stars should use this opportunity to
prove us wrong.
To win back the love the people have for football.
How long can we say bring back the love?
As long as they are not playing what we expect them.
I agree.
You get it, because Ghanaians love football, and you see, so many times the Black Stars have broken our heart, and you can't blame them not to want to experience that sort of thing again. So he would rather save his emotion. So for me, I believe that this is an opportunity for the Black Stars to bring back the love by playing from their heart. Now they have seen the effect of not playing from your heart and seeing it as a national duty rather than going to kiss money. You remember that? Rather than going to kiss money. If we move away, but right now too, if you look at the camp of the Black Stars, one thing I have noticed is that the mindset is right. But at the end of the day, the play is the floor.
And I think there's some serious pressure on the new coach, because in as much as he was employed for this World Cup period, he has a very big responsibility to at least take us to the round of 16. Because right now, a round of 32 is not enough. From 16. And we should also bear it in mind, especially the players. This is an opportunity to let the world know about us. I know the England-Ghana game is going to be like the highlights of this World Cup, because two different sides of trolls, right? Their media is very loud.
And Ghanaians
too. I'm sure in this scenario, Nigeria would join forces.
I'm telling you.
And they can't stand us because England is one hell of a team.
And talking about their media, if you see some of the headlines that are being meted out on Thomas Partey, it's not nice at all. Going into a competition, it's as though you are innocent until proven guilty, holds no more. But that is and when you come back home, okay, that thing that brings us together, do you feel that it is still there?
So on the Partey thing, if I had my own way, Partey would have been out of this list.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Because right now, I don't think he's in a good mental space right now for this World Cup. I don't think so, personally.
Oh, but don't you think it's premature when you've not even seen his performance?
We saw the friendly and we saw how...
But it's just one game. That's
but how many... See, he already has a lot going on for him right now. Forget about innocent until proven guilty thing. Right now, there are talks about England...
not shaking.
No, like a lot of the things, it would ripple effects on the other team players. And
you don't want that.
You don't want
high stake competition like this.
And even in the camp, you want people with high energy and in high spirits. Is he okay? Or he's always seated? Or he's always more and more?
Or he's managing emotions?
Or he's managing, like...
I mean, these are legit.
You know, if I had my own way, forget about what the other people are saying about him and all of that. For your own mental, kudus, one call World Cup, nothing will spoil. Because right now, even if we win games, I am telling you, this will stay in our white shirts. It would.
Okay.
I'm not saying that he's guilty or anything. That's not what I'm driving at. But I'm just saying that the whole is like in 3 years for every sweet thing, there's something bitter attached to it, right? So even if we beat England right now, they will turn the thing about make it about
how strong their media too is. You know,
so it's worrying. Anytime I see headlines about him, I feel for him, but I really, really, really thought that for the first time they will call somebody and he'll turn it down, not because he's injured. but because of his mental state. Even that, what it would do for the whole mental health advocacy, that would be solid. But he decided to go, so I'm imagining that he would.
But even a few days to this World Cup, which is with us today, there were people calling that US should lose their hosting rights and all of that because some national teams are unable to secure their visas. Even the most viral one is the Somali referee, a very young, vibrant referee. He was denied even on diplomatic passport. So is that, for me, I see it as an insult to the continent, because diplomatic passport at least should carry some weight, no? And so even that, he couldn't secure his visa. Then what are we doing?
I'm even asking myself, are we now saying that politics is going to enter football now?
No. That one, even from time immemorial, they've been able to decouple politics from football.
Here we are.
It's a taboo.
Yes. Now you are denying somebody just because he comes from a country where you've actually blacklisted from entering your country. World Cup, Dienka, we put all our differences aside. Russia, when they hosted it, we all know Russia is not in good terms with a lot of countries and nations. Yeah. But he will accept you there just for that 1 month period.
The argument of the US is that the referee has ties to the jihadists, the terrorism groups. So they couldn't risk that.
So right now, that's why I'm angry at both FIFA and CAF.
Really?
You sent the guy on an assignment. Did you send him there for him to be harassed and humiliated?
No, but CAF doesn't have a say on the country that allows what the people
so
the country allows into their country.
He has ties with the jihadists, whatever. Yeah. So the CAF, the legal team of CAF, legal team of
all this?
FIFA, didn't know all this, and they still included him on the refereeing list. When you know that your training for your referee and match officials will happen on USA land. They didn't know all that. I think if the referee can sue, he should sue.
And I just saw heroes will come back home.
Yes, but I just saw some. They said some, like a mayor or something in Canada, inviting him to come and referee there. If it's possible, yes, then let him go there. But me, referee now, I will take them on. That you, my employer, you send me someone denies me, and not even a statement from FIFA, not even a statement from CAF.
Well,
that's a disgrace.
I heard Gianni Infantino saying that, look, we don't have control over people a country allows into their country.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So tomorrow, if Morocco wins the bid to host the World Cup and they have an issue with Algeria or they have an issue with USA, they shouldn't also allow any person from USA to enter.
I don't think that's a kind of when we want to.
That is what the precedent we've set right now. And guess what? Some people will retaliate.
Wow.
Yes, because if Somalia has an issue with USA and Somalia ally is maybe Saudi Arabia or another country that also feels like, oh, you've done this, we will bid and get the World Cup hosting rights, and we too will not allow your person to come. Is that how we are going to run football now?
I mean, in the midst of all this, you would think that this tournament actually presents an opportunity for a peace deal between even US and Iran. And as we speak,
that's also another tension.
US have made sure that the Iran national team don't stay on their soil even after they play their match. Right after the match, they must leave.
You know, I feel like this World Cup, Pankasano, there are lots of question marks, and I'm not happy. World Cup is not supposed to be political. It's not supposed to be discussed on news segments. Right now, it has gone beyond just a Somali referee.
True.
It's gone back to your quote and unquote your fight and war with a country. That's what it's gotten to right now.
Right.
And anybody anywhere in the world. So are you telling me that there's no Somali person or from Somali descent living in America right now?
They are there playing.
And the referee is the reason why they will come and do something to you. Then what happened to your own checks and your systems and everything? You can even go into an agreement with FIFA and say, for this particular person, we want the person to live here. We will do 24/7 surveillance. This. Can we put a chip in his Like
okay.
it would look demeaning, but that's your way of.
So hearing your submission, I clearly get the sense that US just don't want to do it. If they wanted, they would have. Well, maybe if the tournament
with the security US has, they just don't want the guy to come. That's all. Maybe if he goes, I go impregnate somebody. The person will become a US citizen, and they don't want that. Wow. I'm just saying, yeah. But
maybe if the tournament starts, then we will get that World Cup fever.
Let's hope. I'm idiot. I'm indifferent. Like I can't feel.
So who are you tipping to win the tournament? This is a difficult one. You are not mentioning Black Stars. At least Black Stars first. Hey, Charlie.
Black Stars.
Okay, well, let us know. Who are you tipping to win the World Cup? Let us know in the comment section. And once you're doing this, recommend it to a brother, a friend, a sister. Until we come your way next time, be patriotic, be a great citizen. We are.